Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And today we will talk about how to think right. To see, to hear, to touch, to smell. A lot is given to man by nature, but the most important thing is that in fact, and makes us human, we are able to interpret the information collected by all the senses. Think about this. Compare. Compare with your past experience. This comparison is thinking. We have the ability, by observing the same things, see them completely differently.
And the best way to relax and get rid of stress is to fight from the heart. World of Tanks is a multiplayer online action game dedicated to armored vehicles of the mid-20th century. Tankers can fight on 30 maps corresponding to the real battlefields of the Second World War. At your disposal are 600 pieces of equipment from 11 nations, carefully recreated in the smallest detail according to historical drawings. Team spirit and thoughtful gameplay are what millions of gamers around the world love the game for. To hop in, click link below.
Positive thinking is the ability to be in a good, cheerful, upbeat mood. But it is not a consequence of positive, but smart thinking, smart actions and smart results. Thinking qualitatively means changing your thinking, and it hurts, hard, and even scary. You become a different person. The old one dies, the new one is born. For new thinking to emerge, die a piece of you, the former. You have to start seeing the world is different. Your life is a mirror of your thoughts. Do you like this reflection? We think because we cannot stop thinking, and our thoughts can be high quality or low quality. What does it depend on? First of all, from the one with whom we are learning. If the teacher has quality thoughts, then he will give them to us and will transfer. With a good teacher, you can gain more experience with less cost, less pain. The pain still has to be, and it will be. Mistakes, loss, disappointment. No one has done without it yet, but if you want a really high result, invite a coach. No athlete gets by without a trainer, and only a very good trainer coach will make you champion. Look at your life attentively and not abstractly, but in all major areas. Look at what you have with the relationships, with health, with money and career. Here this is exactly what your thoughts led you to. If you don't like something, then change your mind. It's not what you think, it's not good enough to get what you want. To achieve outstanding results, you need lots to do and lots to focus on. For this, prescribe yourself a plan for the day at least, from 5 to 10 points. Then it will help you to correctly focus on what is important at the right time. The Creator thought up everything very interestingly. He didn't give us heaven, ready-made, but created all the conditions for us to make ourselves a paradise. He didn't give us a fish, but gave us a net to catch it. So don't be lazy, go and catch as much as you like. There are no good or bad thoughts. What would you have? No thoughts arouse. Take it and evaluate it as an investment. Try to understand what it will lead you to, what results. Every thought motivates you to take some action. Remember every second what it will bring you in the future. When you set out to do something, ask yourself the question, what kind of return will I get on the energy spent? And will there be a big return at all? There must be energy multiplied by 10. Write down this formula for yourself. Multiplied by 10. In order to make investments in the future with only such a return. That's what all smart business people do. They only invest where there will multiple returns. Do something that will give you deep satisfaction. First, you look at your results, what you got. Then you analyze what you got and act, but in a different way. The whole secret of success lies in the deepest analysis of what it happens. But it can be based only on complete information, on exhaustive knowledge of one's business. Analyze your every action, regardless of the result, and where you won and where you lost, because often you will find even more flaws and mistakes where won. This is called improvement work. Understand how you could do better. Find a mistake, not to repeat it later. It is when you succeeded that you have the opportunity to fix it. It can be that you are trying something new and everything absolutely goes like clockwork. No. 80% chance of a failure in this case is normal. This is a lesson. Whether you learned it or not, the future will show. There is such a very strong, albeit cruel law. The lessons will be repeated until a person learns them. Here is it very important to understand the deep point. What is an opportunity? Possibility of what? This is an opportunity to be smarter next time, to correct the mistakes of the past. That's what main meaning. So it's time to rejoice. There will be a next time, another chance. Of course, there is no assurance that you will do it right. If you don't do it again, you'll learn another lesson. You will receive and receive them until you learn, all according to the law. The faster you learn a lesson, the faster you start moving, climbing further towards success, to new and new heights, to billions, to spirituality. Even faster and more confident. That means even more innovation you will do. Take more risks, try more than that he didn't do before. To have what you didn't have. Because if you don't do what you didn't do, then you won't have what you didn't have. But in order to do things like you haven't done before, you have to think the way you thought. You are not in control of your own actions, but your thoughts. Thinking just turns the decision-making process, thousands of which each of us shoots during every day. If a person thinks and does differently, then he will have other results. Regardless of whether a person is doing well or badly, and especially in case of failure, one must constantly ask oneself the right questions. What else do I know how? What should I learn? And the right question is, what can't I do? And not that one, why did this happen to me? If you only ask yourself, why did this happen to me? Then you will start blaming other people for your troubles according to the principle, everyone is bad and only I am good. Although in fact, the opposite is true, and the most effective principle in life is that everyone is good and I am not good. See, if you have $1 in your pocket and you decide to use it, then 10% is only 10 cents. And the same percentages from a billion is already 100 million. Knowledge is your most important capital, and the interest from it is the quality of life. Think about it. Count it. When you are just starting to learn something, the first lessons, first months, then the improvement will at first go unnoticed, like interest on the dollar. They are not felt at all, but then, gradually gaining momentum, grow and develop exponentially. Wait, be patient. A few years will pass and you will feel simply fantastic explosions. Dividends will become huge and the result is amazing. This is one of the secrets of success, which basically, it's not a secret at all. Just few people are able to improve for years and years in a row. Many people buy good, smart books, but few people read them to the end. So don't blame anyone, all problems are in you. If you are constantly haunted by failure, what needs to be changed in yourself and how to start acting differently? You may not find an answer for a long time until you ask yourself another very important question. Who can to teach me? Now, if you persistently seek and ask yourself such questions, then God undertakes to help you. When you are ready, then the right teacher meets you. How does it happen? No one knows. It doesn't even make sense to think about it. If a person ready, the world gives the answer. Him teacher helps to see what is wrong with it. Not immediately, gradually. Many are afraid to admit to themselves what is obvious and requires change. What is innovation? First of all, this is when you think differently today than yesterday, in a different way, and so you get better results. But there were also the day before yesterday's thoughts. Since then you have learned something and refresher ons came to you yesterday's thoughts, and then today came, and at the entrance there are already new, most progressive thoughts. Tomorrow they will also become obsolete, and there will be someone to replace them. There was a war between yesterday and the day before yesterday, and yesterday won. Everything is fine. You began to think differently level. Thank you for watching. I hope it was good for you, this video. Like, share, subscribe. See you next time. Bye bye.